Hey everybody, Sam Ovens here, and welcome to step 7 of creating which is creating your Facebook ads. So we're actually going to create some ads right now. So what makes a good Facebook ad? Well, this is a very good place to start, and I'm pretty sure, this is going to shock you to see, what things are important and what things really aren't. So, here's what makes a good Facebook ad. So we only want to stick with these desktop newsfeed ads or mobile newsfeed ads because they work the best. And here's the different elements. So the image makes up for 80% of the results that you'll get. 80% from the image. And then the post text up the top, just under my name where it says how to sell $100,000 plus worth of high ticket coaching or consulting, that's worth 10%. So that's the second most important thing. It goes image, then post text, then headline. Headline's worth 6. And then finally, the text below the headline. And there is none in this ad, but usually there's some text below. And that's worth about 3%. And then the remaining 1% is really, on the button, like the Learn More button, or, in the display URL. Now, to keep things simple, we're pretty much always going to leave the bottom 3 things the same so that we're only ever testing 3 things because, it's always better to keep things simple. So I can tell you right off the bat that the Learn More button always outperforms the other ones. So every single time you create an ad, you're going to use the Learn More button. And in the display URL, you want to put your name, like samovens.com, and then you want to put next to it a little tagline, like the 7-figure consulting, the 7-figure consultant, or, the master of generating leads for attorneys, or, the guru of getting high-value patients for your practice, some little tagline. So, your name and then what you do, or your brand name and what your tagline is. And then always use the Learn More button. And so that really leaves us with only 3 things that we need to worry about, which is the post text, the headline, and the image. And that's what makes a good ad. So writing the copy for your ads. Well, in this, we're going to go to this Google Doc, which I shared with you. So it's an Excel file, and you can upload it to Google Docs or use it in Excel. And we're going to start with your angles. So you're going to have, multiple different angles here. You should have at least 5. You should have at least 5 angles. Now, what you're going to do is take these angles and turn them into ads. So on the next tab along in this document, you can see it says Ads Ideas. So click on that, and then this is where you're going to come up with your proper ad. So you're going to write the headline, then you're going to write the post text, then you're going to put the link description, and then you're going to find an ad image. You're also going to put the link to your landing page, and you're going to select what button you're going to use. So I want you to come up with 5 different ads, one for each angle. So, you would have come up with 5 different angles. Well, now what I want you to do is come up with 5 different ads, one for each angle. And once you've written the headline, the post text, the link description, you've got the URL here, and you've selected the button, the next step is to look for a Facebook image, an image to use on the Facebook ad. Now, some tips with images. You want to try and have people in them, if possible. When there's people in ads, when there's people in images, they always work better. And preferably people smiling. People really like it, really like seeing images where people are smiling. Also, you want it to be bright and colorful, so lots of color, and you want it to be high contrast and different colors to Facebook. So Facebook's blue, so you want to be thinking, brighter colors like orange, green, all of those things, so that it stands out and pops from the Facebook user interface. So you want people, you want, high contrast, and you want an image that's going to capture your eye. and you want it to be relevant to the market and relevant to the message. So here's an awesome thing to do to get some ideas for images. So you can go to google.com and I could search how to get consulting clients. Then I could click on images, and what you want to do is you want to search for a keyword like how to get plastic surgeon patients, or how to get whatever it is that your ad's about. Type the keyword in there and then click on search tools, and then select size, and you want to go larger than 1024 by 768 because you want high resolution images. And then you want to scroll through here and basically look for an image that captures your attention. So, I might find this image here. And, this image seems to be, high quality, high contrast. It got my attention. It's relevant to, consulting and getting clients. So I'll save this image as, I'll save this image. And you keep scrolling through here and you can find different images. And what you should do is come up with, about 5 different images that you can use. So, you scroll through, find images that capture your eye, and then save them. And, that's a good way to start. So you can start off with getting about 5 images from Google, and then you can get some images of yourself as well. So you could get a photographer to take photos of you, you could get your friend or partner to take photos of you, or you could look in your Facebook profile and see if there's any photos of you, or you could use some photos off of your website. And what we want to do in the early stages is just test to see what images your market responds to. Now, it's kind of the common thing for people to post, for people to have ads with an image of themselves on it. And I know that works well in the coaching and consulting industry when people know who you are. But the truth is, for most of my clients, people don't know who they are, and other images work better. So, a lot of the time, a stock image like this will outperform a picture of me. So, it's sort of, a lot of people a lot of people who run Facebook ads have got it backwards. They always want to run an ad with an image of them, and they want to have all of this text over the image. But in all the testing I've seen, organic ads, or so I call them organic ads, but I mean, an ad with an image that doesn't have text on it often works better because it's, people think it's an actual post or something. So, I recommend at first try images with no text on them, and try a mixture of images with you on the front, or with, stock images on the front, and see what works best. So what you should do is collect a whole bunch of images and save them to Dropbox, and then put the Dropbox link in here for the image. And once you've come up with like 5 different ads, and you've got, the different images that work for them, and you've completed this Excel file, then you are ready to go on to the next step and actually start publishing this campaign and collecting some data. So it's really important, guys, that you follow the instructions. Like, I know it might seem tedious putting all of this stuff in a worksheet like this, but you need somewhere to keep track of everything. A lot of people run ads and then they turn them off and delete them, and they run this ad and they run that ad, and they're trying different images, and they never keep a record of everything. And then they come to me and they're like, hey man, I've been running ads for 4 days and I need your help. And so I have a look at their account and I'm like, all right, well, where's your data? And they've got nothing. They haven't filled out the sheet. They haven't even worked out the angles. They haven't done anything. And, if you guys want to get this right, if you actually want to make some money with this, and you really want to get some clients and grow a very profitable business, then, really follow the systems and processes and disciplines that I've outlined. because this really does work if you do it properly. So that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.